Hello everybody, welcome back to the Sleep Sleeper series. Already collected the Pokemon's berries for the morning and everything, fed breakfast. And it's time to get right into that sleep session review. Now, I'm still looking for a healer. We're kind of not having the best of luck. We had decent luck with that Eevee the other day, but I'm still hoping for something better. We may have to eventually cut our losses and call it on the healer. But I'm not too excited to hop straight into the healer, just since it means that I'm going to have to really start checking the app a lot more. I've been finding it kind of relaxing to just not think too much about it and run berry specialists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spawns. But I wouldn't complain about the healer. I'd be happy to get it because then we can start actually... We're starting to get to the zone where we might start being able to team build a little bit proper instead of just be like, okay, strongest berry specialists, go. Okay, Igglybuff, Growlithe, Rattata, Primeape, Marowak, Feel, and Bellsprout. So, all the Pokemon here, I think the one that I'm most interested in catching is the Rattata. That seems to be a pretty common theme for this account, since Rattata is a very common spawn, one of the most common in the game. Oh boy, are we gonna have a game crash? Oh, nope, it did not crash. If this were any other account, the Igglybuff would be the catch. If I didn't already have if someone didn't already have a Wigglytuff or early game healer. Let's see, is anything hungry? Of course, the Igglybuff is hungry. The Pokemon that I'd want to catch, but can't. Well, given that, we're instead going to go for the Rattata. Like I said, Rattata, pretty good Pokemon for the ones that are available to me, which are the bad Pokemon. I think Growlithe overall is a better Pokemon if you are able to play by the full rules of the game, but it requires an Entei and a lot of main skill seeds to be useful. So for this account, the Rattata is the better option, but it's all full, so we're not catching it this morning. Which is a bit unfortunate, but oh well. It happens on free-to-play. You don't catch something every single morning. As for the candy to send out, this is a rough morning. I think the best candy for me to send out here is this Feel. Either that or the Wigglytuff. Just because... Still, there are some people that use the Wigglytuff, despite Gardevoir being better, even late game. Because if you catch a good enough one, then you never have to really do the Gardevoir hunt, because it just keeps the team topped off anyway. Getting about 1,200 Dream Shards. That's... My perception of how much is a good amount of Dream Shards is very skewed by my main account, where I'm saving up for a 400,000 Dream Shard pot size increase. And saving up for like 300,000 Dream Shards of investment for my Quaquaval. So, I don't know if that's really that much. Do I have a pot size increase I can purchase on here? It is 13,000. Do we have that? No, we do not. So maybe 1,200 is not really that much. Let's see what I get from a badge. I'm gonna guess normal type scene or something like that. Blank type scene. Fighting type, okay. Pokebiscuit, that's useful. I'll always take more Pokebiscuits, especially on the free-to-play. I wonder if we can get 3,000 Dream Shards from the Dream Clusters we have in our bag. It is optimal to save the Dream Clusters as long as you can without using them, since they go up in value the higher your research rank is. But you gotta spend money to make money, so if I need it, if I can get that pot size increase, then maybe it's worthwhile. Yeah, it would just be 1 Dream Cluster M. Or I could do 6 Dream Cluster S, because that's the equivalent of 1 Dream Cluster M. Let's do it. Why not? Get that next pot size increase. I find it nice to stay on top of the pot size, even if it's not the long term, like, because it's something that's a permanent increase. I had someone ask me that the other day. Should I increase the pot size? Is it worth it? Well, I mean, realistically, if you're not using that extra space, if you're not producing excess amounts of ingredients, you're never going to be using it. But if you find that you're hitting the pot size in terms of how much you're filling it, then it's a permanent upgrade. Like, you buy it once and it's always there. It's never going to be swapped off your team like a Pokemon could be. It's just 24/7 always there, so I think it's one of the best investments in the game. However, if you're a very berry-focused player and you're never filling the pot all the way, if you don't have the ingredients to fill it, if you don't run a Vaporeon or something that can just always fill it, then the pot isn't necessarily the best investment because you're just not using it. Like, that negates that whole point of it's always there, it's a permanent upgrade. Well, sure, it's a permanent upgrade if you're actually filling that extra space. There are times that it will be off the team in a sense of if you don't need 66 ingredients and you're only using 63, then maybe those 300,000 dream shards were a waste if you're just never hitting that 66. But I think that it's generally a good idea, especially early game, to just fill it up as much as you can. I'm at the maximum limit for the current rank, and in 34 more sleep styles, we'll unlock Snowdrop. I didn't even know that. We're getting close to unlocking Snowdrop, guys. And getting another Handy Candy M and an ingredient ticket M. How are we doing on the Marowak, I wonder? Because we are looking to get that Marowak to level 25 so that we can get Berry Finding S on him. He's currently level 22. He's our next big investment. Can we get him there? We get him level 23. We do have a lot of handy candies. We probably could get him there, honestly. Let's do a quick Rain on X XP calculation. Because I don't want to pump him up if... Oh, wow, I just spent a bunch of Dream Clusters. Great. I'm probably going to have to spend more Dream Clusters if I want to get this guy to level 25. But, let's see. Level 22. We're looking at 19 candies. And we're looking at 378 XP to go. It would take 3 Handy Candy M or 15 Handy Candy S. What if I use my 1 Handy Candy M? Then it'd only take 8 Handy Candy S. Hey, we have that. That's enough. We can get him to level 25. Which is huge, because that's where we get Berry Finding S. So, I think this is going to be another big investment for us, everybody. We're going to use 1 Handy Candy M. And then 8 Handy Candy S. And that should be enough candies to level them up there. How many Dream Shards is it going to take? 5,000? Okay. So that's going to be 5,217. Okay. So, I'm going to do some quick maths here. We're looking at 5,217 divided by, we have 552 is our value of our Dream Shards, Dream Clusters right now. 10. Wow, that's the exact amount of S that we have. So, we'll just use up the last of the Dream Cluster S. And the reason why I use the S before the M is just because it saves more bag space. It's more condensed if I leave it in the M form, so that should be the exact amount of Dream Clusters that we needed to use. And then, level 25 Marowak, everybody. Would you look at that? Second Pokemon with Berry Finding S on the field. That feels good. Marowak is actually more powerful than the Raticate. I've run the calcs before, and it's got not much stronger, but it's got stronger output than what my Raticate does. The Raticate's probably still outperforming him because he's at level 27 instead of just level 25. But, yeah. Now, there is one other investment that I've been considering. I'm not going to do it, though, I don't think. And that is, I do want to invest this Drifloon to the point where it, this is probably our next big investment for evolution, because it's probably going to be a long-term Pokemon, because I got pretty good sub-skills on this guy with the Skill Trigger M. Well, it was Skill Trigger S, I sub-skill seeded it. It's intended to be one of my long-term investments. And for only 3 main skill seeds, because it's going to get the skill level up at level 50. I do have some main skill seeds. I don't want to invest yet, though, because I'm holding those seeds for a healer. I would like to put them into a healer. So, But if I start going over 4 main skill seeds, I don't even know where our next main skill seed options are. It's probably X number of team members to level blank, if I had to guess. It's probably in that badge. But that's... We're probably going to need at least 3 main skill seeds for the healer. Because... Maybe even... No, 4. Because none of the Energizing Cheer Pokemon... Just one more thing to make Energizing Cheer worse off than... Energy for Everyone is the fact that there's not a single Energizing Cheer Pokemon that is a 3-stage evolution. So they're by default going to take one more skill seed than what an Energy for Everyone Pokemon is going to be, than what a Gardevoir is going to be, which is like way stronger than anything the Energizing Cheer can offer. But yeah, let's see. I know that the ones that usually have skill seeds are either we'd be looking at, let's see, Team RP and Level Ups are like the 2 that give the best rewards. So Team RP is primarily sub-skill seeds and evolution items. So yeah, we're not going to be looking at that for main skill seeds. Next main skill seed is 10 Pokemon to level 30. That's a long ways away. We don't even have 1 there. So yeah, we got some time. But oh well. Hopefully there'll be some events and gifts in between now and then, because that's really the real way that free-to-play gets access to main skills, is through events. The problem with it is that it's so inconsistent. You never know when the devs are going to be generous. Over the summer, we got 3 of them through the legendary events. So, like, that was huge for free-to-play. We just recently got 1 as a gift, so that's pretty nice. But we never know when... It's very inconsistent on the free-to-play account. You can't be like, oh, I'm going to have 3 more main skills seeds this time of year, because we really don't know how generous they're going to be through their events and their gifts. All we can do is hope. Anyway, if you have enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. As always, I thank you guys for watching, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye now.